Foam rolling is something you definitely want to do a couple of times a week. I'm going to go through a foam rolling session with you right now. I tend to start with my lower body and work my way up. Okay, so I have a foam roller that's a little bit lighter than a lot of them, but it will still do the job. Okay, so I usually start with my calf muscles. And honestly, the hardest part with it, doing foam roll, is holding yourself up with using it. I find that's the hardest part. So I will hold it up, and then I'm literally just kind of like rolling for my calf muscles. I'm just starting first on the outside. It doesn't really stop you outside or inside, doesn't matter. Just rolling. You can also use a stick too. I have a stick too. It tends to get the calf muscles a little bit better. Okay, and then if you turn your feet in, you can roll in and out that way. Okay, I'm just rolling in, and then just kind of like rocking back and forth with my legs. And the largest part of my calf muscles, and then moving a little further down. I'm just rolling side to side. Getting a little bit of a massage there for my calf muscles. And then we'll do it all the way up. Okay, good. And so then moving to the hamstrings, so the back of the legs. Again, like I was saying, the sitting on is the hardest part. So that if you sit up, sit on it. Okay, and I'm kind of having my hands really close to my body, and then just rolling back and then forward. Back and forward. And first time I'm doing it, my feet are just facing up, toes are facing up. When the first few times you do it, it can be really painful. If you're not used to it, I've gotten used to it. And then I will turn my feet in and roll that way. And you do like maybe 30 seconds. I do about 10 times. This gets more the inside of my hamstrings. And I'm trying to make it a little bit bigger as I go along. Okay, and then I'm going to turn so my heels are together. So I'm kind of rotating at my hips out and then bringing it up and back. It's almost kind of like that hurt so good feeling. Just rolling. And one more. Okay, good. So then we're going to get through the glutes. So then you're going to actually sit on top of it. Right? And this one you can kind of bring your hands in front, give your hands a little break, and rolling forward and back this way. Yep, each time trying to increase that area that you're rolling. All right, and then I'm going to cross one leg over and lean towards its side. So you're just kind of getting like one cheek. Okay, getting a little bit deeper in that glute area. Try to get as much surface area as you can. Two more on this side. Good, and then bring it up. We're going to go to the other side. Right, so you're crossing it over and you're leaning towards that knee. Right, lean towards that knee and roll. Keep it going. And last one. The thing with foam rolling, you can do it before you work out to prepare the muscles, or you can do it afterwards. It's kind of like a recovery. And then you're going to roll down. And you want to stay off of the lumbar area. You have to be a little bit more sensitive. And then I'm putting my hands behind my head for support. And I'm going to roll up and back this way. Okay, so you're getting in through your back muscles, rolling over the scapula. Okay, again, stay away from the lumbar area. It's a little bit more sensitive there. And I'm trying to go up, kind of get right over that posterior shoulder muscles, a little below the neck. Okay, and then I'm going to roll to one side, right, and shorten it a little bit. And I'm rolling up and back, again, over that shoulder, over the scapula, rolling. And then bring it back to the center and roll the other way, over the other side. And the thing is, if you find a spot, right, that hurts a little bit more than somewhere else, you can always just hold it over there. I've always had issues with my upper back muscle, so what I'll tend to do is roll it, and then I just hold it, almost like a trigger. You're just holding it there, trigger point. Hold it. And I go to the other side and just hold it. And then back to the center and kind of roll it specifically over that point. Okay, so you find any area like that. All right, and then we're gonna roll, get almost like in a push-up position, because this is the hardest one for me, when you roll your thighs. Ay, ay, ay. Talk about hurt so good. Okay, so you want to go a little above the knees, and you kind of roll. I want to go a little slower on this one, and you're just rolling down and up, and you breathe through it. You got to breathe through it. Yep, try to make it a little bit bigger as you're going along. That surface area, roll a little bit closer up towards the hips. Okay, and then I'm gonna turn my feet in and roll up and back. It really does hurt so good. So you know, when you're done, that you've done some good for your muscles and your connective tissue. Good, and you're finding that spot that really hurts. Ooh, I'm holding it over there. Breathing. Good. All right. Okay, so that was a quick foam rolling segment. Okay, you can do it, like I said, before you work out, after you work out. You can also incorporate some stretching in there with it, but try to do it a couple of times a week, and you'll find it really helpful in terms of your individual recovery.